Liam Neeson is one of the biggest heartthrobs of Hollywood. The movie Taken series earned him millions of dollars and very lavish life. But what does he do with all that money? And how does he live? Here is the lifestyle of Liam Neeson. Early life. Liam Neeson was born in Ballymena, Northern Ireland on June 7, 1952. His mother, Catherine Brown, worked as a cook, while his father, Bernard Neeson, was a school caretaker. Growing up, he saw firsthand the tensions that existed between his Catholic and Protestant neighbors, despite the fact that he was brought up in a Catholic home. At this point, the violence between these two groups had reached its peak, which is known as the Troubles in Ireland. It was not uncommon for Neeson to feel like a second-class citizen because of his Catholicism. 13 innocent citizens were massacred by British paratroopers in a neighboring city on Bloody Sunday in 1972, and this served as a wake-up call for Neeson. Neeson admitted to Irish Central that, "I never stopped thinking about the incident. I never stopped thinking about it," Neeson told Irish Central. "I've known guys and girls who have been perpetrators of violence and victims, Protestants and Catholics. It's part of my DNA." In the film 5 Minutes in Heaven, Neeson plays a Protestant man responsible for the death of a Catholic kid, and he has starred in several other films about the same incidents. During his early years, Liam worked as a forklift operator for Guinness, a truck driver, an assistant architect, and an amateur boxer. He had previously attended St. Mary's Teaching College, Newcastle, in order to pursue a career as a teacher. Nevertheless, in 1976, Neeson became a member of the Belfast Lyric Players Theatre and made his debut in the play The Risen People. This marked the beginning of his professional acting career. Acting career. Although he never entirely gave up on acting, he was not sure he saw it as a full-time job, so he enrolled in a teacher training program in Newcastle. He was motivated to do so by two of his sisters, who had become teachers. It was difficult for him to deal with the advances of some of the more flirtatious female classmates, so he gave up on that as well. While auditioning for the Lyric Theatre of Belfast, Liam won a 2-minute role and decided to pursue acting full-time. His stage career took off from there, and in 1980, he made the switch to film when Oscar-nominated Deliverance director John Boorman, inspired by Liam's performance in Of Mice and Men, offered him a role in Excalibur. In more ways than one, seeing the movie was a game changer. He made his way to Hollywood in 1987. He spent some time on Broadway after landing a role opposite Cher and Dennis Quaid in Suspect. There was a director in the audience at the beginning of his career who was gauging his potential for a new project. As a result, Spielberg cast him in Schindler's List, 1993, as the protagonist. As the result of the film's success, Liam was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor. It was not long before a flood of scripts arrived, including Star Wars and Gangs of New York. In 2009, Liam Neeson played Brian Mills, a former CIA operative tasked with finding his daughter and friend after they were kidnapped by human traffickers while traveling through Paris. In the thriller Taken, possibly his most well-known performance to date, Neeson's fame skyrocketed with the international success of the film. During the course of his career, this actor has been in more than 90 movies and has been nominated for a variety of awards. A nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor, 3 nominations for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, and a nomination for the BAFTA Award for Best Actor have all been conferred on Neeson. After starring in a number of critically acclaimed films, it should come as no surprise that Liam is considered to be one of the highest-earning celebrities in the history of the industry. Relationships and marriage. Whenever someone mentions an actor who has matured like a fine wine, we immediately think of Liam Neeson. He has an irresistible charisma that makes it difficult to resist him. It is no surprise that he has been considered one of the sexiest actors in Hollywood. Beyond his career and accolades, his love life has also come to light as something of a tabloid fascination. In addition to Natasha Richardson and Kristen Stewart, he has been linked to a number of other high-quality women. Natasha Richardson is the most committed relationship that Liam has ever had. When Liam and Natasha worked together in Anna Christie in 1993, they became friends. Natasha was already involved with another man when they first met. Because of their intense feelings for each other, they were unable to resist the chemistry. Natasha also did not seem to care about Liam's reputation as someone who has been seen with other women. She even admitted she liked it, and she understood why so many women were attracted to him. The two began dating the same year they first met, and things moved quickly. It was not long before they were married after purchasing a home in upstate New York in July of 1994. Natasha and Liam raised 2 children together. Michael Richardson, the couple's first son, was born in 1995, and Daniel Neeson, the couple's second son, was born exactly 1 year later in 1996. Unfortunately, their love life ended abruptly when Natasha went skiing in Toronto in 2009. She appeared to have taken a minor fall. In defiance of medical assistance, she went back to her hotel, where she died a short time later from the injuries to her skull she incurred in her accident. Neeson has remained largely silent about his grief since the death of his wife on March 18, 2009. Whenever he has spoken about his love, it's been with a fondness for what they had together for 15 years. We have not been able to determine who Liam is dating at the present time because he has been silent on the topic. Houses. It is not shocking at all to learn that Liam Neeson is the proud owner of a magnificent property, given his status as such a prominent actor. He and his family can relax and even stage a vacation without ever having to leave their New York home because of its abundance and amenities. The Dutchess County, New York home of actor Liam Neeson has all the trimmings one would expect from a celebrity of his caliber. Alongside the mansion, nearly 2 centuries old, the property encompasses 37 acres and makes the most of the surroundings' natural scenery. With more than 6,000 square feet of living space, Neeson's colonial-style mansion is the focal point of the property. Every bedroom has its own bathroom, and the mansion, which is said to have been completed in 1810, offers a great deal of space. If you look at the initial real estate listing, it appears that the home has many bedrooms and plenty of room to relax and party. The home cinema in Liam Neeson's mansion is state-of-the-art, as would be expected for a movie star. The in-home golf simulator allows Liam Neeson to further decompress by playing a round of golf without ever leaving the house. Other standard features include a full-size gym, a theater, and an Olympic-sized swimming pool in the mansion. In addition, Neeson and Richardson paid $1.4 million in 1994 for a Central Park West condominium, which Liam later sold for $1.352 million. Cars. Neeson, like many of his Hollywood peers, is a car enthusiast. The seasoned actor can frequently be seen cruising about in one of his many toys. His primary means of travel is a Chevrolet Suburban. For the longest-running nameplate in terms of production, this Chevy bad boy is the indisputable champion. Since 1934, Chevrolet has been building the Suburban. Just as Liam Neeson is regarded as one of the greatest actors of all time, the full-size SUV is regarded as one of the most successful SUVs ever. The Taken actor has a great taste for cool cars. Neeson has been seen rolling around in the latest BMW 5 Series. The BMW M5 Competition is anything but a standard vehicle. BMW's executive sedans are among the most sought-after luxury vehicles in the world. The BMW Beast that Liam Neeson drives is a cutting-edge model with luxurious and roomy interiors. To match Neeson's character, this car has a rich history and reputation of its own. A one-of-a-kind vehicle for a unique actor. Neeson also owns the latest Audi Q7. This is a one-of-a-kind Audi Q7 that Liam Neeson drives around in. It has a top speed of 155 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 6 seconds, thanks to its powerful engine and sophisticated transmission. Liam owns a Ferrari F430 and a Bentley worth $200,000 and $250,000 respectively in his collection of supercars. Hobbies. Fly fishing is one of Liam Neeson's favorite hobbies. The star of Taken has moved on from his partying days in Hollywood and now likes to spend his leisure time on the water. However, he acknowledges that he has not had an opportunity to indulge in his pastime recently due to the lack of free time. He said, "There is a lot of nonsense in Hollywood, and I would rather be here in New York. I love fishing, and I participated in the activity many years ago, and still have a t-shirt. At one point in time, I even held the position of president of the club." Because Liam is such an avid admirer of fly fishing, he has even been in a show centered on his favorite pastime activity. His explanation was as follows. "In America, there's a program called Fly Fishing the World, and I've done about 5 of them. The last one I did was in New Zealand for about 10 days, and I brought my best friend. We had 2 cameras up our noses the entire time, but they're great fun." Net worth and income. Neeson's net worth is now estimated at $145 million, although some sources believe he is actually worth much more. Taken was Liam's most financially successful film to date, earning him $5 million, $15 million in 2012 for Taken 2, and $20 million in 2014 for Taken 3. That is $40 million for the Taken series alone. Additionally, he has earned millions of dollars from around 90 films he has appeared in.